My name is Kieran O'Reilly. I am a lifelong member of St Bridget's GAA Club, and I am one of the lucky ones that had a defib used on him here in October 2019. I was training a under 15 Camogie girls team just on the pitch behind us here. Bent over to pick up a slitter or a cone or something, and to be honest, that's all I remember. Don't remember too much else after that. I'm very lucky that David Hall was here, knew how to use the defib, and that the referee's room was actually open on the morning. I think that for other GAA clubs it's very important that the defib is left in a position that it's accessible to everybody. Sometimes rooms are locked and you don't realise it until afterwards, and my own club put this in after my incident.
David Hall is my name. I'm a paramedic. I own and run Lifeline Ambulance Service. I'm a member of St Bridget's GAA Club. I was here on that morning with my two 11-year-old twins who were playing football, and as we were playing football, one of the parents was collecting their child, rang me from the pitch to say that someone had collapsed. We had a defibrillator in the club, which I had supplied to the club. We got hold of the defibrillator. It happened to be accessible, which was hugely helpful, and one shock and continuing CPR, eventually we got a pulse back in Kieran. Fast intervention, fast CPR, fast access to a defibrillator and an ambulance and hospital, and fit and healthy as he was prior to hitting the ground.
There have been 42 lives saved throughout the country with the assistance of AEDs that have been housed in GAA club facilities. So today the GAA are launching their Community Hearts campaign, which provides clubs with a bespoke platform to enable them to fundraise to get defibs for their clubs and their communities. So what we're doing is we're asking clubs, if they don't have access to a defib, to opt into the campaign, or even clubs that do have defibs that are maybe 8 to 10 years old, to consider upgrading their defibs using this campaign.
I'm David Greville from Heart Safety Solutions. We've been in partnership with the GAA since the original GAA defibrillator program back in 2007. So this new program, the Community Hearts program, will allow clubs to obtain a new life pack defibrillator that's manufactured by Stryker. But what's special about this defibrillator is that it's connected to the internet using mobile phone technology. So this allows the defibrillator to check in. It checks itself every day, and if there's an issue, if it fails the self-test, if the battery is low, if the pads need to be changed, the machine will actually notify the club member through an email that the defibrillator needs an issue. So the benefit of that is that the club can be 100% guarantee that the machine is in good working order when it's needed most, and that's obviously in a life-threatening emergency. So the key things for GAA clubs to remember is to ACT when it comes to defibrillators. So ACT stands for accessible. Is your defibrillator fully accessible? Make sure that it's available all the time. C stands for charged. Is your defibrillator ready to be used? Has the battery expired? Have the pads expired? When was the last time you checked your defibrillator? And T stands for trained. Do you have members who are trained how to use them and how to provide CPR?